Oh, okay. All right, yeah. That's just too bad. The last time this happened was back in '99, and they ended up playing about a 53-game season. It was really truncated, and we ended up with San Antonio and the Knicks in the final. And you know, it was a crazy situation. The Knicks, that was the first time that an 8th place team ended up winning the conference championship. The Knicks came in 8th during the season, last playoff spot. But they made it all the way to the finals. Now, you know who the Knicks point guard was and the San Antonio Spurs point guard at that time?
Yes, I think I do. If I can get it.
Okay, who was it?
For the Knicks, it was Mark Jackson, right?
You could be right there, but I don't know. I'm not sure they still had Mark Jackson then. I think they had traded Mark Jackson. I think they had at that time Chris Chandler and Charlie Ward.
I think I know who the Spurs point guard was.
Who's the Spurs point guard?
Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson, you're absolutely right. That was Avery Johnson's championship year. He definitely ran that team. You know, he wasn't the scorer. He had all the weapons in the world. They had the Twin Towers. That was Duncan's first year. He was a beast. He came in the league as a beast. David Robinson was toward the end of his career, but he was still David Robinson, and still 7 feet 2. You know, they had Sean Elliott as small forward. You know, they were kind of weak at the off guard. You know, I don't know who they really had, but Mario Elliott played there a lot. But Avery Johnson was the starting point guard, and he basically ran the show. Yeah, he ran it well. You know, he ended up hitting the jump shot. You know, even though he wasn't really much of a scorer, you know, on that team, he still ended up hitting the big jump shot that won the game for him, Game 4, because they swept the Knicks. The Knicks were just, they didn't have the size to deal with San Antonio at that time. They just really didn't. They were outmatched. But they were an exciting team with Sprewell. And also the Knicks were banged up because they had Camby, a young Marcus Camby. As a matter of fact, Camby may have been a rookie. You know, they had Marcus Camby. He came on the set. He was knocking everything. And Ewing ended up being hurt, so he hardly ever played. That's why it was Camby's coming out party. Because Ewing was really hurt. He tried to go, but he couldn't go. And so the Knicks ended up playing a lot more up-tempo, but they still didn't push the ball enough. And with Charlie Ward in there, they really should have pushed it, but they didn't. That was the only way they were going to give the Spurs a tussle, that they really pushed the tempo.